Alright, everybody, we're back. It's part two, probably part last of Silent Hill, because that's just how we've done this.
Yes.
So let's continue. We're in the middle of the sewers, which is a not very good area. And so, yeah.
Oh, you were saying this bit's like a bit boring. Right?
It's just not a very well-designed area, and it's kind of boring to navigate. The enemies aren't especially difficult or anything. It's just not a super fun area, nor is it like especially well designed at all. Like, I mean, you can even see like the map is like kind of bad in this area. I don't even really know where anything is. Like, this is not a helpful map at all. Doesn't even really, yeah. There's nowhere really seems clear where I've been. So I just sort of have to keep going and assume I can get to one of these ladders at some point. Just try and keep going to an area where I haven't been. I'm pretty sure this is back where I was before at the start of the area. So these guys will jump down on you. But you are faster than them by like quite a bit, so they're not particularly threatening. But I do not know where the fuck we've gone. Oh, this is a stash, so that's actually pretty good, though. There's no real reason to waste any bullets on these guys, because they're not, like, super threatening. We are getting, like, some proper The Thing music here.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
The Thing is one of them, their classic movies. To think that people didn't like that film at the time.
I didn't watch the remake, or they did. I think they did a remake.
It was... It's like a prequel remake, sort of reimagining thing. It's a weird, sort of new thing. I don't really know exactly the specifications of it. Where the fuck am I? So this is the problem of this area. So now we're looping up to the upper right hand corner. I don't know what point is in going up here. Never went around this side, did I? This may be where I've been before. I think this is... No, this is looping around to the safe room. I don't want to go to the safe room. I want to get out here again. Harry is out of breath. Which you'd think by this point he'd build up some goddamn stamina. Been sprinting around this goddamn...
I've been running for like 3 days straight. Yeah.
Well, it's been, I think, a day at this point. Because he hasn't eaten anything. Can't get there, so I don't need to get there, do I? Where am I? So I need to go around this side. Where's this where I was before? Where I got the, yeah, no, that's the stash over there. That's a corner. There's nothing I can interact with here, is there? No, nothing I can interact with there. So that means I need to try and get over somewhere to the right there. Let's try and get to a ladder so I can get up. So there's a ladder down there. I can't get around here, or can I? Oh, no, I can. This is just more stuff, more bullets. Which I suppose is good I went over here then. Rifle shots, don't get many of those. So the rifle is the best gun in the game, but it handles the worst. Right. So it is like it's a hunting rifle. So it's very accurate, but it's again, it's not like the most useful weapon in the world at all times. So I need to get down here somewhere. Not that way though. So that's the start over there, I think. Yeah, that would be the start down there. That's right. Do I have... Ah! I did get a key. I didn't even check.
A scream?
No, that's
Or
the
time to the door.
that was just the squeak of the door. There's a roach around. I need to pull out my pistol, I think. What's my pistol bullets looking like? 97? 32, 18? That's like decent rounds. Problem is that this fucking hammer can't hit the roaches. That's the annoying part.
So what do you do about the roaches then?
I gotta shoot them and then stomp them. Wrong one, Harry. So they're still moving, that means they'll get back up. I didn't check what about over there. No, there's nothing over there. It's a ladder. That is where I'm trying to get to. Well, what about over on the other side? Oh. Aha! It's a good thing I checked over here. Okay. So they're giving me a decent number of items in here, which is good for me because I've been playing pretty fast and loose up to this point, and we are reaching a point in the game where the item amount is going to slow down a little bit because we're getting towards the end of the game. So
Yeah. To rely on fucking what you've collected
yeah.
throughout the game.
So I need to get down to the ladder down there. I think I see those fuckers up there. Yep.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. That kind of got me a little bit.
I think it's because you know they're there. It kind of gets you a little bit more. I mean, yeah. Look at my fucking health strength. It's kind of low. Missed.
Nice. Cancel your attacks. Oh, and they're up as well. They take like what, 3-4 hits?
A little bit. Well, how much damage did that do? No, he only smacked my dick and it only hurt a little bit. Right.
Weird.
Harry's just. I saw that. Did you see that?
I actually missed that.
Did you see the hand reaching down from the top of the fucking screen there just as I opened this?
Go back in there. Oh.
That was him. That's what it was. Really fucking giving it to him as well.
Oh wow, 2 hits. Okay.
It takes them 2 hits to get down, but the problem is that they are pretty meaty. So this is kind of actually the way I want to go. What if I... I kind of want to be thorough here, because I want to get some items out of this. I'm assuming what we're you know, actually, I've never thought about this, but I'm assuming what we're seeing here is actually one of those giant holes, but from underneath. So this is what that looks like from underneath, before you've got all the fucking rubble blocking off half the sewer.
Yeah.
So I'm, you know, it's a good thing that no one really.
Town.
And there's a big red X there. Harry's keeping that red Sharpie close to his chest. Oh, for a minute there, I didn't know where the fuck I was going.
It'd be kind of funny if you had to pick up like sharp like markers around the map to like mark down.
That would be like genuine torture, I think, for one of these kinds of games.
I would have thought, because these guys like fucking with people. So.
They do stuff, They do stuff like that, but not that exactly. In where? Fucker, he's still above me. I was wondering where the fuck he was. They do a lot of stuff like that, but not that specifically. In Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 has a lot more sort of fuckery, as I would say. How much damage did I take next? I've gotten hit twice. Yeah, I need to use a health drink. I don't like using all these health drinks. But, yeah, Silent Hill 2 and 3 have a lot of fuckery like that in them. Do I have to waste the bullets? I'm not wasting the fucking bullets on the roaches. I'm shooting a bunch of fucking cockroaches. There, I got my health drink back. Pick up the bullets, Harry. God damn it! You see the roach at the bottom of the screen?
I see him. He's about to get you.
No, you ain't. Suck on that, loser. Get juked. Never get into the ladder. Ah! My ass! Oh, fuck! I should have dealt with that problem while I could.
Can you not stomp on them already, or?
No, no. Unfortunately, I really should have gone the other way around the menu there. Not the one closer to you, Harry. You're gonna shoot the roaches at the other end of the fucking room. Like, I sniped this bastard. Alright. Alright. What's my health looking like now? Fucking goddammit. Alright, well. I have 101 bullets. I'm going to wait a little bit before I use another one of those, because I'm conscious of the fact that I don't have many of them at the moment. I'm going to wait until I get down to red, and then... Can I just go through here? No, it's locked. No, of course not. Why would I be able to do that? That'd be too easy. So, right.
That door is fucking getting me. You know, I know what's gonna happen. It still gets me.
I keep going the long way around this menu, and it's going to drive me nuts sooner or later. I hate these. Fuck you. Fuck it. The gun stays out. God damn it, no items. What's my health looking like? Before I do anything crazy. Alright, no, my health is alright. Fuck you. Not even dirty in my shoes for that shit. You can get it though. Fuck you. Alright, my health's alright. My bullet situation is acceptable. What kind of... This is a long room. Let's go to the left. These fuckers are above me, aren't they? I don't see them. Nothing at the moment.
Ay, 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 ay.
No jumps to be had yet. Another wall? Useless wall. Ugh. The route down here, though. Got a lot of rooms to run back through here.
Is this just a sewer? It doesn't look like just a sewer.
No, this is the sewer still. Oh. Some goo. There's a sewer exit key in the water. Take it. You know, it feels like a bad idea, but sure.
Did I fuck with the ending?
No. No, we've just got the xenomorphs around me.
There we go.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Now what?
Run away. Ah. Should have thought about that. What's my health looking like? I got slacked. I got fucking wanged again. I can probably take another one before I have to take a med kit. But they are in this room now. I can hear them. Right now I need to fucking try and remember. I just have to run straight. I just have to run straight forward. Please don't stop, Harry. Gee, alright, you know what? Oh, fuck. That was the sound of one of them fucking leaping out of the water, by the way. Fuck! Alright, Alright, now I need to take a med kit. Yep. Alright. This is a problem. It's time for a face-off, eh? It's time for a good old-fashioned whackathon.
He's not dead yet.
It's because I healed beforehand. You're still moving. No, they're all dead. Okay. I took a couple of hits there. Now it's time for a health drink. That was I would say I'm not too upset about that, the way that went, but ultimately, it could have gone better. Alright. And I know that was an ordeal, so they want me to save before I have to fucking deal with any more bullshit. Ugh, right. Health is good. This is the end, isn't it? Shouldn't be any more sewer after this. No. No more sewer. No more sewers. Ugh. Thank fuck. At least we don't have to deal with those enemies anymore. No more of those assholes either.
They're done for good.
They're done for good. Now we're in the next part of the map. I don't have a map for this place. There's bullets over there, which I want to get. Don't want to go through there yet. Fuck am I? I'm next to a completely fucking destroyed building. Ah, that's some bullets though, right? This is the thing, I think they expect you to use the rifle to kill those guys, because they take a lot of handgun bullets if memory serves. But like, I'm just not going to use any bullets on them. I'm not going to do that at all. Now we're back out in the streets. And here we go. New map. The resort area map.
Thank God.
Now, it's very important that I deal with this area in a very specific way, which you might think is ridiculous, but I have to do this in certain ways. This is where stuff for the ending starts becoming important, if memory serves. So, need to make my way down along this street. So, we're back out on the streets, which means we have our next... Bitch. Get off me, you fucker.
I'll make out with you.
You get in here. Ugh. Yeah, it's a liquor.
Not from Resident Evil?
It looks a bit like him in this camera angle, but that is one of the weird penis men just on top of him. Which, you know.
He just gets up. He's just like, yeah, fuck, that was weird.
That was a real fucking kick he gave him there.
Yeah, I guess so. But I'm beat.
He agrees with you.
I was a goner there. So how'd it go?
Forced perspective going on here. Harry's a fucking giant in this shot.
This is what they do to Tom Cruise in all those movies.
Give him a box to stand on.
That's true.
Yeah. They give him like fucking goth platform heels as well.
A military rescue squad should be here any time now.
Oh, that's good to know.
Through the town, we're home free.
They won't be here.
So I better get going. This isn't the time to stand around flapping our gums.
I feel like if we're waiting for something to happen, it absolutely is.
Yeah. Probably the safest idea, actually.
Yeah. Sit around and talk for a while. I have so many bullets right now, and I have multiple bludgeoning weapons as well, you know? It's really the right time.
Your weapons break?
No.
Like your...
No, my melee weapons don't break. That is a mechanic in the newest Silent Hill, funnily enough. But that game doesn't have any sort of guns in it at all. Kaufman must have dropped this. Looks like it's full of stuff. Right, the Kaufman key. I got a receipt. Okay. Can I use this pool cue? No. Any information? Nope. No information on that. Yeah. Really, the value of this is that we just have another save point here in a convenient location. But yeah. So, we've done important things. The pool hall. Can I raid the cash register? Oh, there is 2 health drinks here, though. That was, that's a real get. I don't think there's anything else I actually need to get in here. What I should do is I should go into my inventory and I should check that receipt. That is important stuff. See, from the general store, thought to have been dropped by Kaufman. Look. 0473. 3 is written on the tag. Q is thought to have been dropped by Kaufman. 473. Alright. This is jammed, so I can't get in there. Alright, back out we go. So now, see, the funny thing is that in a lot of the areas, in a lot of the sort of open map areas, you can't get into a lot of these buildings, but in this one you can. In this zone, you can get into most of the buildings. But most of the zones aren't built like that. However, something worth noting is that this zone is also a lot smaller than a lot of the other ones.
Yeah.
And this is our last walk around the town bit. So where's our next location? Our next location is Indian Runner, I believe. Need to go the other way around, which means I'm probably going to get humped by that guy again. Nope.
Interesting.
Damn it! I'm sucking my dick. Ugh. Stop moaning and trying to blow me, you freaks. Ah. They are on me. I'm going the right way, aren't I? I've passed it. It's on my left. Let me in. Oh! Well, I think I know what the code is.
How convenient.
God damn it! Son of a bitch. I have to use one of my med kits now. Well, I got fucking tons of them. The cutscene did not save me. Those motherfuckers were on me. What could be in here? Blue items. Rifle bullets? That's good. Their health drink. It's also very good. And a red book. That seems important. August 20th. He came by. I handed over the package that the woman left here. September 12th. Uh-oh. Kaufman did 9/11. He showed up at Norman's too. Don't want to be involved with the likes of them anymore, but I'm getting creeped out even more than before. Thought of leaving town, but I'm afraid of what will happen if I do. The safe. It's locked. Norman's grand opening. Huh. Well, that looks a bit like Kaufman. And that's the motel. What's on this one? 3 loaves of bread, 3 cartons of milk, 2 dozen eggs. 332. Deliver the back door daily, 8 a.m. Rear entrance code 0886. So this is just locked. So can we just use the Kaufman key on this? Well, it looks like a room number key. So that's probably for the motel. So 0886. Gotta keep that in mind for something. No more items in here. Can I just... I can look at the map for the area. That's good. So I need to go to the motel down there. Alright. South Park.
I like it.
Um,
This came out before South Park, right?
well, this was 98, so it would have been, I think. Right. So I
South
need...
Park was around, and I think it came out in '98 as well.
Maybe. I think that's a coincidence, though, to be honest. Right. So now we need to get to the motel. Which from here, I hope I'm not going to get fucking... thankfully they dispersed a little bit, so I need to take a left. Ah, sucker. Oh dear. Turns out the sucker was me, actually.
Oh yeah.
Fucking hate these guys. They are fucking on my ass. Jesus. I'm sort of outrunning them. God. Where's the motel?
They still there?
I think they're probably still sort of after me. Need to go around here and maybe I can get into the motel. There's another one over there. There's the fucking... No, the dogs aren't that bad. Well, thank God this counts as another area. Okay. Got some rooms here. Wonder where we can look. This one's locked. Let's go through all of them, why not? This one's locked, because there might be ones that I can get in. This is office vacancy. This one's locked, but I can't unlock it. Okay, it's worth noting. That one's not... The lock isn't broken on that one. It's just locked. So that one's 2. I'm going to skip 3, because that's the one I have the key for. Right, 5. You know, I have to wonder what the logic is for Harry choosing to investigate this whole the fact that Kaufman is ludicrously suspicious.
Yeah.
At a time like this, it seems unimportant.
Yeah, but like, what is he gonna do?
I mean, yeah. All right, into 3.
What is he gonna do? What? Find his missing daughter?
Yeah.
Don't be stupid.
Oh, anyone in the shower? There is some sort of... Nobody inside. Well, good thing I checked that, eh? Health drink. It's a good thing they're giving me plenty of those. Harry does not have a reflection. He is a vampire. Right. This is a small-ass room.
Fuck. Is there anything in there, or is it just a pointless room?
Well, we could go in here, so it must be important. Also, this looks a bit dubious, doesn't it? You want to push the shelf. Yeah. It's crack. Something glints inside. The crack is too small to reach in.
Crack.
Need to grab something to get that out. Do I have any items that I would use to grab such a thing? I don't really have any fucking items at all. Did I miss something somewhere? Alright, I didn't fuck it up. I just need to double back a little bit. And hopefully I don't get, you know, my dickhole eaten by various monsters on the trek back there. So I need to take a left. Oh. Oh god. Alright. So where's the back of the motel? Because I do need to get into there at some point. I think it's around here, is it? Camera's decided not to follow me. The cameraman got bored. Where the hell am I? This is a different location.
Where's the bin?
This is different. Somewhere else. So long as the fucking jump humpers aren't around, I'm fine to explore a little bit, but you know. There's nothing around here. Okay. You get back to Indian Runner, which I actually have gone the wrong way for. You go around this way. This is just a little park, I guess. This isn't South Park, but it is a park.
Park in the south.
It could be in the south. I think we're actually in the north of where we were before, but that's besides the point. All these fucking assholes are around here, unfortunately. You dick! Stop eating my balls. Get off my dick.
Interesting phrase I never thought I'd ever hear in real life.
Get off my balls.
Stop eating my balls.
Right. So there's a drawer I could have opened in here, but I've somehow missed. Oh, it's FedEx. It's not FedEx. Because that's a brand.
Not FedEx. FedEx.
So I could have opened this. There's a drawer. This is... It looked innocuous enough where I assumed I couldn't open it. So I've now got a safe key. Well, Oh, they're making me really think outside of the box for this one. I've got 6 of these now, I guess. Use the safe key. What is this? Drugs? Interesting stuff. 0886. Right. Okay. So that was all I needed to do in here. So now I need to go back to the motel. I need to go to the back of the motel. So I need to open this goddamn map immediately. And I'm going to need to make a beeline straight forward. I'm assuming the back of the motel is on the other side than where I was before. Ah, you missed me, sucker. This time he actually missed me.
What an asshole.
Through the park.
By the way, his run, it's not really a run, it's like a...
It's like a kind of a jog. He's not really going full pelt. Harry knows to conserve his energy. He's like, at this point, he's been running around being chased by these monsters literally all day. So. Well, shit. Ah. Is that the back? Fuck. Fuck. Is this the back? This might be the back. Get off me. That's not the back. I did fucking juke him crazy style, though. I might need to kill these guys so I can explore. They're not that strong. I say that as my brains are currently being eaten. Off me! Die, you bastard. Alright, now, how do I get to the back of this place? Because I've currently looped back around to the front. Oh, I turned off my light. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I'm assuming if you through one of these, right? There's a fucking hedge on there. Can I get to the back through the diner, perhaps? Lure you over there and then get down here. Alright. Alright, let me have a look. Let's have a look as to how to get to the back of the motel. Because this is clearly the front. Ah! Here we go. 0886. Oh! Alright, I fucking beat him at that time. Sons of bitches trying to get at me while I'm in the middle of fucking shit. It's a magnet. Alright. Poster on the wall. Don't look at that now, though. That's for later. Tuck that one away in the bank for later.
Yep. Don't worry. Tucked away.
Oh, newspaper. Newspaper. And some ass on the side as well. It's the same date as that one in the hospital, the one which we couldn't read because it was removed for some reason. Investigation stalled. PTV dealers still at large. Suspicious deaths continue, like the anti-drug mayor. A narcotics officer dies of a sudden heart failure of unknown origin. Some sort of conspiracy going on in this town, it seems. TV. It's TV set. Bar must be out. It doesn't work. I felt like fucking catching the evening news there, it seems. Oh, what the? That's weird. It's a transition, for whatever reason. Vending machine. Doesn't work. We should consider... What's this? Guest register. Nothing special written here. Okay. I should consider saving the game while I've got the opportunity. Nothing special. Nothing special. Okay. This has been a little bit since I've saved the game. A little over 10 minutes. What's my health looking like? I'm alright on health. Okay. So, do I want to go out this door, though? I don't think I do. That's the that'll lead me back into where I was in the inn. This door is jammed. What's the story with this door? This better not be back outside. No. Oh! Aha. Shotgun bullets as well. Or investigate that motorcycle. Which, aha! Health drink. Make up for the one I lost. Alright. Thank you.
Finally.
Can't look in there. Nothing in there. That's important. Alright, time to investigate the motorcycle. Old motorcycle. Looks like it's been sitting here for years. That's weird. Dust is wiped away just around the gas tank cap. How do I open it? Where's the gas tank on this thing? Is it perhaps on the other side? Oh, it's up here. I can see the difference in the lighting there, I think. Nope. Alright, I guess I can't look in there. Batteries, oil cans, and other items like line the shelves. Fine layer of dust covers everything, as if long abandoned. Well, I guess maybe they'll let me investigate that later. Right. Into this room, and then back out into here. Then we can go back out into the motel room. Into Kaufman's room. We can investigate whatever's... Need to be careful I don't go out there. I want to go here. I don't want to get fucking suddenly humped. Right. So now I can get at that key in theory with something. Oh, with the magnet. Yes, that's what makes the most sense here. Got it. Motorcycle key. There we go. So we're following the logic here. It seems like Kaufman's wrapped up in some kind of drug shit. Which, given the fact that he's the hospital director, doesn't seem very good. It's pretty bad. It's a pretty bad individual to be wrapped up in drugs. A nice little reprieve as well that we get. Just going to go into my menu and use the key. I don't have to fiddle around with that. Use the motorcycle key. Small glass vial.
I think it's some sort of villain.
He's some sort of not good, but whether or not he's proper bad is another question entirely. Small glass vial wrapped in a plastic bag. What's this? It's like the busted vial I found in the director's office at the hospital. The one that we scooped up into the plastic bowl. That's weird. Uh-oh.
Give me that.
What is this?
Give me that. Jesus.
That's none of
Some
your
swipe.
business. Instead of messing with that, how about coming up with a way to get out of here? You shouldn't be hanging around here goofing off. What do you think you're doing? You want to get yourself killed? Get out of here.
Okay, take it easy.
Unless you want to die, keep your mind on business. Got it?
And was he pissed? And it's such a rush, too. I guess I wasted my time. Better hurry. Worried about Cheryl. Well, that's the end of that quest line. So what we figured out is that Kaufman is clearly involved in some sort of drug business, and that, whatever the hell we just got, was an important item. Whatever the hell he just took from us was clearly important. Possibly some sort of mystical item. I would say, at least.
Super drug.
Some sort of... It might not necessarily even be drugs. Because we found the drugs in the Indian Runner. And they were... They were bags of white shit. Because that was in reference to what we found in the police station, where they were talking about these... whatever the drugs were that they were mentioning before. Of where it was... they were using the local... what they call it? White Claudia? Was that? Yeah, that was what they called it. To make that. So that's probably what those were, is that was the drugs derived from that. But whatever the hell Kaufman was protecting inside the motorcycle, that's another story entirely. Man, am I praying I just went the right direction. I did. Damn you, Harry, why'd you stop? Alright. So now we can head down to the lighthouse. But I want to have a look at that in the... Wow, you suck. You missed at that range. Right. I want to head down here first and head into those garages. I think I'm losing them. Right, I've lost them. Okay. Keep running down Sanford Street. There's more of them. So yeah, that whole little zone that we were in there was pretty much entirely for that side quest. If we didn't do that, we'd just run straight here.
Already?
Yeah, that whole thing we just did there is very optional. And this is why you have to do that before you go here, because whoa.
Okay.
Not again. No, this time it feels different. Rather than shifting from reality to a nightmare. This is more like reality becoming a nightmare.
So it's like the other dimension.
I don't like this feeling like something bad will happen. Yeah, the other dimension is literally like taking over the world. No doubt something terrible is going on. Yeah. So the other world is like literally bleeding over into our reality and is overriding it. So yeah, not good. Not good at all. But there is still some green over there, though. We can maybe get into these garages. Nope, that's a bottomless pit. Oh wait, no, we can get in here. Potentially. No, I can't reach the door. There's actually a little hole in the ground there. Frame rate's a bit bad. No, not you. Alright, we can't get into the garages. No getting a car and getting out of here. Wait, I can get into this one. No, I can't. I can't even... Ah! God damn you. Die. Fuck you. So something which is kind of frustrating about this game is that there's actually no visible indicator at all when you're on lower health. You have to go into the menu to check. Yeah, you have to open the menu to see. There's no other indicator to see that you're on low health, which I don't really love. I like in Resident Evil, you have the character will hold their side and stuff like that, and that's a more like obvious indicator that you're on lower health. But in this and in like Resident Evil 1, there's like no indicator at all. From Silent Hill 2 on, they put a little like flashing thing in the corner of the screen to tell you that you're wounded, and then in the more recent games, your character does have like a difference in animation. So
Yeah.
it's just, it makes life easier whenever there's some sort of... Okay. I fucked up. It makes it a lot easier when there's some sort of visible identifier. I'm in a bad way here. Right. I see where I have to go. Get down there, hurry. Alright. Get onto the boat. Oh, alright. God. Oh. Cheery place. What a day.
Sybil,
Harry,
Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Sybil in the other world as well.
I followed the sewer.
Since? Really?
Were you
Yeah.
the one who cut the fence?
yeah. I'm glad you made it. I was worried about you.
You were worried. Where did you disappear to?
Does Harry know which version this is?
I want to know what's going
It's
on.
unclear. No one seems to know what's
This
happening.
town.
This may sound really off the wall, but listen to me.
Hmm.
You've got to believe me. I haven't gone crazy, and I'm not fooling around. At first, I thought I was losing my mind.
This is a good way to start this off.
No, I'm not. It's not me. This whole town. It's being invaded by the other world.
This is also the first time you're referred to as the other world.
Someone's nightmarish
Yeah, he's
delusions
aware of it
come to
now,
life.
as in, he's come to terms with it.
By little, the
Yeah.
invasion is spreading, trying to swallow up everything in darkness. I think I'm finally beginning to understand what that lady was talking about.
Harry, hold on a minute. I don't get it.
Look, I don't understand it all myself. I guess I can't explain it.
Well, what's making this happen?
I don't know that either.
Hmm.
But I do know Cheryl is there.
There.
There?
Under whoever created this darkness. Cheryl is somewhere and she needs my help.
Harry, this whole thing's been a major blow to you. You need to rest.
Sybil,
The demon is
Huh.
awakening, spreading
What's her?
those wings.
She's here as well.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Was it not as I said? I see it all now. Yes, everything. Hungry for sacrifice, the demon will swallow up the land. I knew this day would come.
She sounds happy.
And what's more, the task is almost finished. There's only two left. To seal this town to the abyss, the mark of Samael. When it is completed, all is lost. Even in daytime, darkness will cover the sun.
And that's even what we've been seeing, is earlier on whenever it transitioned to
And martyrs will burn
the other world, it suddenly became nighttime.
Everyone will die.
So what am I supposed to do? I've got to save Cheryl.
This is the most reasonable thing that Harry has said in the whole game. What the fuck do you want me to do about it?
The demon taking that child
Oh?
Stop it before your daughter becomes a sacrifice. Before it is too late. Stop it! Stop it!
What do I
How's
do?
this guy supposed to stop it, huh?
I'm just some guy.
To the lighthouse on the lake. And to the center of the amusement park.
Oh.
Make haste. You are the only hope.
Look, Harry. I really don't get what's going on. But if there's a chance we can save your daughter, I'm in. I'll check out the amusement park. You go to the lighthouse.
Sybil, thanks.
You will need to use it.
Use what?
Use it.
Laurus.
Oh, that item we've had sat in our inventory for the whole game.
What about Sybil?
Who cares? I don't give a shit. Just gave her the Palpatine voice for some reason. Right. Seems accurate, though. She does have that sort of vibe about her. Right, we should save the game. There was a save point there, very visible in that cutscene. Boat. Right, so how far are we into this recording? I feel like we're 53 minutes. The next bit we're going to have to do is we have to sort of make a bit of a run to the lighthouse. Because, like, let me have a look at the map here. Because from here, actually, no, we're pretty close to the lighthouse. It's just a bit of an awkward sort of bit of running we have to do. So, yeah. Do we want to call it here and then come back next time, or do we want to try and get to the lighthouse?
Let's go to the lighthouse and then call it there.
All right.
So at least we're there. When
Making
we're
some
so-
decent progress, at least. We
Yeah.
still did. We did the whole side mission today, so. But yeah. All right. So this bit's a bit awkward because we're gonna have enemies flying at us basically from all angles. And we have to try and avoid them to the best of our ability.
Good try.
Motherfucker. Imagine if it was you playing this. Imagine that. I have years of experience with tank controls and this shit still fucks me up sometimes.
I think I would have a breakdown if I was doing tank controls.
Yeah. You've already made it halfway there. This bit is just sort of a gauntlet, is kind of the thing, and it's not really worth it to fight these enemies because there's just too many of them. He did just fucking come in swinging and give me the fucking drop kick out of nowhere there. Alright. Fucker. No! This is bad. This is bad.
Can't even see.
This motherfucker's covering the whole screen with his ass. Oh dear. I was looking at the bright green sign. I shouldn't. Oh, fuck. Juked him. Juked him again. The problem is when you're trying to do complicated movements with tank controls, they don't really like that. Okay. We're making progress. I think I'm in pretty good health as well. No! That was like a fucking punchline. Jesus. I think I'm in pretty good health as well. Fucking checks menu, fucking bright red flashing.
Dude. I wonder if he's in good
I feel great right now. That's like a fucking... That's like a... Yeah, like a fucking movie. Alright. Made it to the lighthouse. This lighthouse section takes like 5 seconds, so we may as well just get to the top as well.
Alright.
Because we're here anyways. This is the best shot in the game, by the way. The music is getting ready. So this is a very impressive shot for the PS1. Because that type of thing would have been kind of difficult to do, of where it has all the sort of concentric lines moving and everything, and the music and all that shit. It's just this is this game's bread and butter.
Wait.
Wait.
Damn, I was too late.
Daughter?
No, that was Alessa.
Oh yes, I remember now. Picture on Kaufman's table.
What the hell's going on here? So wait, I was too late, which means I have to go back down, right? Alternatively, I can't use it. So yeah, I can't use that here. So that means I do have to go back down. Alright, well, we missed our opportunity. Need to make that turn a little sharper. Okay, so things aren't going well for our heroes. So right. Now, I forget exactly what we have to do here. Because the lighthouse is ticked off, that means we have done it. So we don't have to go back there. They gave me the common courtesy to tell me at least they've ticked it off. So I need to get the fuck out of here is what I need to do. Right. Okay, so we made it back to the boat. Thank God they didn't make me do that whole run.
Sybil hasn't come back. That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon. Let me be on time.
So now Harry is worried because we missed the, as Dahlia refers to her, the demon in the child's form, that being Alessa. We missed her at the lighthouse, which means she's in the amusement park. And also, that just so happens to be where Sybil is going. So we need to get there pronto. Because we are more geared up for this situation than she is. Yeah, that was a bad one. Alright. So, we need to get out here. I think we can get to the amusement park, and then that's probably a good place to call it. Because, I mean, we are, like, basically at the end of the game. Alright, so we just need to run down here. So, in one of the endings, the game does end at the, what do you call it, the tower there. So yeah, we can also see the route that Sybil took. Oh boy, sewers. I may be
Sewers again, or?
fucking this up here. Cover's been removed. Could Sybil have gotten to the amusement park from here? Well, I don't really remember this, to tell you the truth, but I don't remember having to do this, so I think they just skip us there. Yeah, they just skip us there.
Oh.
Somebody got her. Well, this is cheery. Now we have to do the sewers again. I don't remember this at fucking all. And yeah, there's the sealed Metatron again, so that's not good. Where is the save point in here? This area is pretty linear. So, ugh. I did get bit a couple of times. This was my health looking like. It's actually completely fine. Camera, work with me here, camera. Work with me. Ugh. They're walking on the water. May have taken a wrong turn there. Also took a wrong turn there. They got me. They got me again. I'm getting punked. I'm getting punked real bad here. So this is the direction I had to go. Ugh. Damn you. I got 5 of them, I guess. I did see what looked like an item down there. There's some items here, actually, which is good. There's an abyss down there. I suppose they do give you an otherworld of literally every area in the game. So they do also give you an otherworld sewers, although really we didn't need to see more of the sewers, I'll say. I didn't feel the need to see more of the sewers. Oh, this health drink is trapped in the middle of the Seal of Metatron, so that must mean that's an evil health drink that will actually hurt us. I would anticipate such fuckery in modern day. Oh, the penis men are back.
Little penis men?
Yeah, they're the penis men. They're the otherworld penis men. So they've got... Oh. Fuck! Damn you! Alright, I'm gonna have to take some fucking health drinks, probably. Nope. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to fight some of these enemies.
Jesus.
Yeah, that was the floor bursting open because they're after me. The fuck am I going? I have to get around here somehow. There we go. I was just trying the wrong side. Yeah, this shit's crazy. So we've made it to the amusement park. There was no save point in there. So hopefully they give me one soon. I don't have a map of this place. So yeah, the world is literally falling to pieces. As is evidenced by the fact that the ground is gone. It almost looks like the... Oh, it's the ghosts. The ghosts that can't hurt us. They're setting off our thing. The child ghosts. They're all around and they're... He was not interested in me. See you, penis man. Frame rate's bad here.
This is so bad. Is there running water?
No, it's the carousel there is running. I think that's maybe what's causing the frame rate to not be great. It's weird for the fact that this is a PS1 game. Can't go there. This is an information center. That looks like somewhere that could have a save point in it. That penis man is still following me. You know what, penis man? Suck it. He's just dead. I got him too. I killed him in one hit. There we go. Harry's a different kind of beast now. He can kill penis men in a single hit. Gone are the days of whacking on them like 10 different times with my pipe. Now I can, or shooting them in the face like 10 times. Now I can just club them once and be done with it. So yeah, I think that's a good place to end for now. We are like basically at the end of the game. Once we're done the amusement park, we got one more zone, and that's it. Granted, that is a very long zone. I will say we've probably got 2 more parts in us. Not even 2 more parts, 2 more sessions in us, and that's probably the end of the game.
Okay.
How are you?
Fun game.
How are you feeling about the build-up of tension?
I think it's more interesting because you're finding out like that the other world is like seeping in.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the other world is
And
has
the characters are becoming more aware of it.
And yeah, even Harry has information that no one told him. He seems to just know. He just knows that it's called the other world. He just knows that it is replacing our world. He sort of has. Again, you could figure that out, but also he is just sort of gaining this knowledge.
Yeah.
And it's interesting to sort of see what's happening here. Again, we've not really had a full explanation of the fact that Harry did wake up back in the hospital before, but is now out. So where is Harry? He woke up in the hospital before, but now he's here. Then he's sort of, again, the game's pulling a little trick on us of where we are sort of skipping bits of where Harry's just getting to places without us seeing it. Some of that is for gameplay convenience because I most certainly did not want to have to run all the way back to the boat again. Nor did I want to have to run all the way across the entire town to get to the sewer entrance. But, these are things that the game is doing to make our life a little easier, but it does also create a little bit of sort of, well, what's happening in the meantime? It does create a little bit of that. But yeah, we got some more weird shit to happen before we're done. So yeah, again, we've done the side quest, which means we've already sort of laid the foundation for some of the ending stuff. But we also have that plastic bottle of goo in our pocket, which we have yet to use. So we'll get there. But yeah, anyways, we'll be back after these messages, and then we'll continue. We'll finish the amusement park, and that'll be that. So yeah. Alright, we're back.
Hello.
Oh, there's a ghost child stood next to me. That's what the problem was. So yeah, it's time for things to get crazy. Sort of. We're venturing into a more explanatory point of the game now, where things start to make a modicum more sense. Well, they don't make sense until they get more confusing first.
That's a confusing sentence.
Yeah. The confusing thing is I don't remember where I'm supposed to go. I think I've made it to where I'm supposed to go. Yes, I've made it to where I'm supposed to go. I'm glad that we got that at the bottom of the screen.
Spooky.
Well, that doesn't seem good.
Oh, she's like possessed or something, is she?
Something's definitely wrong. Uh-oh. Just took that one.
Jeez,
Alright. So,
haven't heard that gun sound effect in a while.
we've got a decision to make. So, how do you think that we're going to resolve this situation?
Surely you don't give her a health drink, do you?
No.
And that just cures it.
No.
Because I thought that's why you had it selected there.
No, I just defaulted to this because this is where we started at. So there's 2 ways that this can go. we can kill her, or. And how do you think that we would not kill her?
Running away.
No.
Usually that's the case in some of these games. You could just gotta leave them and they come back later and they're like fine or something.
Not exactly, because there is definitely something fucked up with her. So how do you think we save her? I'll give you a hint. It's been in our inventory for a long time.
Scroll through. Slowly. Good God. I'm seeing a lot of options here.
In terms of our quest
Unknown-
items.
Unknown liquid, maybe? I don't...
Red liquid found in a broken vial in the hospital director's room. Now, if you remember correctly, this was seemingly important because there was more of it inside that motorcycle that Kaufman didn't want us to investigate.
Yeah.
So, right. We'll keep that in mind. Ooh! Alright. Well, in the meantime...
die?
No, I got fucking shot point blank in the chest. Which does a realistic amount of ammo, or which does a realistic amount of damage. I'm on the ground for a little bit. Help me. Juked her. Fucking MLG montage time. Alright. Now! She did just pistol whip me. Can't use it right now.
Eh? What the fuck are you supposed to use it?
Forget what I have to do here. There we go. Could use it when she's not in attack mode.
That's how it works.
Yep. That thing just came out of her back.
That is...
That's like the weird
Jeez.
fucked up thing that was in the nurses and the doctors in the hospital.
Snap out of it.
Wake up, she's a hole in her back.
Harry, what happened?
Shh. Don't talk. I'll take care of you.
Need to find something to fill that hole in your back with.
Harry, why did they take your daughter?
I really like this conversation.
Why her?
I'm not sure myself. But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter.
What?
I actually haven't told her yet.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Probably already knows anyway, though. We found her abandoned on the side of the highway. Nobody knew where she came from.
This whole scene is very Lynchian. It's very David Lynch.
My wife was sick. And it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case,
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
Dude.
so what do you do now?
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
I like that as a sort of they kind of refocus it a little bit because for a lot of the game you're sort of like, well, we don't really know this Harry guy, but it's like, oh, he actually is a good guy.
Yeah.
All right, now what will
It's-
Harry do? Harry has come face to
Oh.
face with this.
Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing. Let Cheryl go. That's all I ask. What?
Got fucking force pushed. Oh yeah.
This?
That was also in our inventory. Uh-oh, geometry.
What is going on here? Oh. Oh. I guess
Where's Cheryl?
there she goes.
Give me back my daughter.
Harry's not fucking around anymore.
We meet at last, Alessa.
Dahlia Gillespie?
Yeah, nothing good can come of this.
Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
No.
Alessa. This is the end of your little game. Mama?
Huh.
Could she be?
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa? I was careless. Thinking you couldn't escape from our spell. But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown. That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself.
Strange.
But what a pity, yes? Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Harry has no interest.
There's one thing
Nah, he doesn't give a fuck.
I need you to do for me. No! Get away from me! Bad girl. Everything is ready. Let's go home.
What's going on here?
Look at him just staring into it.
Staring into this
My
fucking
eyes!
vortex. So, right. That was weird, huh?
That reaction, what the fuck?
Oh. The hell was she just doing?
Digging his butt.
She was just right above him, on the floor.
Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
She was digging in there.
Listen. Something you said before has been bothering me. I just can't get it out of my head.
What is it, Lisa?
So I went to look in the basement,
Oh.
even though I was scared as hell. Like you said, there were these creepy rooms, but nothing really unusual down there. But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling. Like I'd been there before.
Hmm.
Like something happened there, but I can't quite remember somehow. What was it? Harry, help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
It's only a temporary thing. You're in shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No. You don't understand.
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Lisa. Damn, what's that? That sound from down there is coming from the basement. So, I don't have the map for this place, but this is the hospital. So just to recap what just happened there. So yeah, Dahlia is Alessa's mother.
Okay.
That's what we gleaned there, and seemingly, what we've been doing has all been sort of a trick. Dahlia's sort of been tricking us into doing her dirty work for her. Nowhere. That's where we are. So this is our final major area of the game. We're in nowhere now. So we managed to save Sybil, which is also important. So now we've already locked in the best ending. I'll tell you that for free.
That's
Lock is
good.
jammed. Because yeah, we've done the Kaufman quest and we've saved Sybil, so we don't have to worry about any weird stuff anymore. So we don't have a map for this area. I'll be straight with you. We're not gonna get one. This is a fucking crazy camera angle for the PS1.
Oh, that is.
The camera is locked to the back of his head, and it's moving with his breathing. So this game has some like crazy inventive camera movements in it. Resident Evil would never.
I'm being summoned. What happened in this town?
He just knows he's
Keep
being
making
summoned.
Things like this.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it.
So the way I interpret this is that
Cheryl.
nowhere effectively is the layer beneath the other world. And so that's where we've been winding up anytime we're having those dreams where we're talking to Lisa. We're actually in nowhere. Where somehow Harry is connected to. And so now that the main world has been subsumed by the other world, now the other world has been subsumed by nowhere. And again, as I say, we don't get a map of this place. So we've just got to try and remember where things are when we go into places. There's a key in the faucet, but I can't get it out, no matter how much I pull. So, other Silent Hill games have areas like this, and what they do instead of you not having a map is they have the characters draw one. And that is the solution they come up with to this problem. The bird cage is locked. And there's no bird in there, but yet we can hear a bird.
Did they just get lazy not render it in, or
No,
it's
there
just
is
no bird
there
in
is
there?
just an invisible bird in there. It's just there to
Oh,
fuck with you.
brilliant.
It's just there because it's creepy.
Okay. Nah. Nah.
It's locked.
Nah.
The word phallig is carved into the door.
Is it? It just looks like 3 fucking squares with no
No,
tops on them.
there's next to the door handle there. You can like vaguely make it out.
No, there's 4 staples. Just 4 staples.
See,
just
now
set up there on the top.
this game is creeping you out a little bit, huh? Wait a minute. Now we're in the
No, I don't-
antique shop.
What kind of... Okay, we were here a long time ago. I remember this room.
Old clock. There's a square hole in the center of the clock. Hands of the clock. It's a key. Can't get to it because of the glass cover. So yeah, the thing with nowhere is that technically speaking, it isn't anywhere. So again, the way I interpret this is that because it's literally nowhere, Harry is sort of drawing on his memories of other locations in the town to sort of try and come up with something.
Yeah.
And bear in mind, the hole that we came through, it's not there anymore. We can't break open the wall, but the scrapes in the floor are still there. And now there's enemies here. Come on. You're not dead. Nor are you. Alright. So that is locked. This is another word door. This one's also locked. Word Ophiel is carved into the door. Maybe there's something we can interact with in here. This is the basement, I believe, we're going into now. Huh. That's funny. How'd this get down here?
What the fuck? I realize what that is. You're back in the fucking
We're
school
back in
again.
the school. Go home. Thief. Drop dead. Huh. But it's extremely sparse. There's like nothing in here. Only the one desk in the middle of the room. Pliers. Screwdriver. Nothing else in the room. So conveniently, the tools that we needed to get 2 of our keys are located here.
I always love how he runs with that fucking thing in his hand.
This is very light run for the fact that I'm carrying this thing, which is so heavy I can't move while I'm wielding it. I didn't try this door. It's locked. Word Haggith is carved on the door. Now there is no fucking. Oh no, it is. It is carved there. So right, we have the pliers, which means we can get the key out of the faucet, which was in here. Oh god. Alright, now I got the key, the pliers, so these super rusty ass things. Rusted but usable. Key of Ophiel. Alright. So now I'm going to go in here because this is where the antique room. No, this is not where the antique room was. The antique room was this one. So you have to try and remember this shit, which is the other problem. So now I've got the screwdriver, which means I can probably open this. Nope. I can save though, which I should probably do. How's our recording looking? That's looking alright. Okay. So now we have the key of Ophiel, which means we can go through this one. Where will we end up now?
Interesting.
Oh, another hallway. This is good. There's a slate. I have to read it. The Grim Reaper's List. 35, Lydia Findlay. 60, Trevor F. White. 18, Albert Lords. 45, Roberta T. Morgan. 38, Edward C. Briggs. I'm assuming that's a clue of some variety. Oh boy. We're not going to touch that for a minute. So which one of these is the door I came through? It'd be this one, I assume. Right, so we've got a few more doors at our disposal now. Quite a few more doors. And no map. Okay. So the puzzles in this area are a lot harder. Okay. Let's have a look. 10.
I like the music here. It's very like.
It's just weird and surreal. 2. Zero. And 4. Okay. So this one, how many? So right. So this puzzle, I will say right now, is one of the ones that got changed quite a bit by because you remember correctly, I mentioned that they changed things from when they gave the review codes to the guide makers. This is one of the puzzles that got changed quite dramatically. Because if you'll notice, these are all star signs. And so what it was originally is that the number was the number of stars in the star sign, which meant that you needed to know them off the top of your head. However, that is clearly not what it is here, because 0 is not how many stars there are in Pisces. So, yeah. 2. So what do you think this is? Because I obviously know the solution.
Mhm.
What do you think the solution to this is?
So what does the number count up to?
So we have all these examples here, and these have a number on them. And so then we need to now take that as an example and say, well, how many are in this? What number should this be?
Right. So
if there's 4 in the bowl, 0 in the fish, 10 in the crab, and then 2 in the scales, what is it counting?
say it again. Sorry. So
there's 4 in the bowl, 0 in
4.
the fish,
0.
2 in the scales, and 10 in the crab. So what does that mean? What is it counting?
No idea. Surely it's just the numbers adding up together. No.
No. It's simpler than that. This one is like there's no more information to this puzzle than what is in this room, as far as I remember. Anyways, I don't think there's any hints to this one. I think you literally just have to figure it out here, because I think these are the hints. What's on the walls is the hints.
So what about the pictures up there?
So the pictures up here are, this one is another bowl. This one is a centaur. And then this one is 2 children. So what by these examples, what will be the numbers underneath these pictures? What would these be counting? So first off, we have to figure out what they're counting in this. Because again, if there's 0 in the fish, and then 4 in the bowl, and then 10 in the crab, and 2 in the scales. What? Okay, let's
Is
put
it legs? Is it counting the legs or the limbs or?
Okay, well, you've got it. It's the limbs. It is.
Obviously a fish. Fish
That's
doesn't
the
have
thing.
limbs.
Fish don't have
That's
any
why 0.
limbs. So this
Crabs
one
have 10
is 4.
limbs. Okay.
And then this one
Like as
would
soon,
be.
as soon as
1,
I
2,
looked at the crab, I was like, oh, okay, I might get it now.
This one's 6. And then the kids would be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
5,
just
6,
two of
7,
them.
8. Yeah, because there's 2 of them. It's a lot simpler than it initially looks. Because it looks initially like, oh my god, this is fucking complicated. So now we've got the Stone of Time. So yeah, some of these puzzles can fucking take a while. Because they also try and fuck with you here. You dead? You're not dead. No, you're dead. Alright. So, that's now... Okay, that's where we were before, so we can use this as our framing. Let's try this door. This one's jammed. Let's try this door. This one's jammed. This one's also jammed. This one's also jammed. Well, what do we got on this slate? Names engraved on a lithograph of the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old, lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them the frenzied uproar. The Feast of Death. Okay. So, that would infer that the Grim Reaper's list is most likely our clue for this door here. However, We have to punch in letters into that one. So, okay. In order of age. So that would then be 18, 35, 38, 45, and 60. So I have to put in A, L, L, F, E, C, B, R, T, M, T, F, W. So there's a lot of letters we have to put into this. So A, L, L, F, E, C, B, R, T, M, T, F, W. A, L, L, F was ECB. R, T, M, and then what was the last one? It was W was the last name. Fuck. All right, this is an awkward one because there's a lot you have to punch into this. It's TFW. So I've pretty much gotten all these actually right up to that point. So it's ALLF, ECB, RTM, TFW. All right. All right. AL, L, F, E, C, B, R, T, M, T, F, W. No? Fuck. Wait, let me read the clue again. Is it simple? Is it simpler than I'm getting here? Because I don't actually fully remember this puzzle. It is engraved on a lithograph, the Grim Reaper's list. Yes, the head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. The pathway opens. Awaiting them, the frenzied uproar, the feast of death. So it's young and old, which is, my assumption was that was young to old, is the order they gave me. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe what they've written here isn't age. Maybe you have to go the other way. So TFW, RTM, ECB, LFAL. So, alright, let me double check that. So TFW, ECB, RTM, or no, TFW, RTM, ECB, LFAL. So TFW, TFW, RTM, ECB, LF.
These puzzles just get fucking weirder and weirder.
L. That is not it either. So what am I supposed to be putting into this? What am I missing here?
Do you have to do it? I'm sure you have to do it in a certain order.
Yeah, because I've done it in terms of young to old and old to young. Again, unless the numbers don't correspond to the ages,
What
in
about
which case,
alphabetical order?
well, they
the
said in
first
order of
numbers?
age. So maybe they're already in order of age. Maybe that's what they're going by, and these aren't necessarily, because this is from the hospital, this slate, and this was originally room
If
numbers.
it was order and age, it would be
Well, no, what I
18,
mean
35, 38,
is that these
45,
numbers might
69.
not be their ages. They might be their room numbers.
Hmm.
And so what if they're already in order of age? What if it's L, F, T, F, T, F, W, A, L, R, T, M, E, C, B? Because that could also make sense. Let me double check that again to get it into my mind. So it's L, F, T, F, W, A, L, R, T, M, E, C, B. L, F, T, F, W, A, L, R, T, M, E, C, B. No. Unless I put in one of those names wrong. RTM. No, I put them all in right. Do I have to spell out one of the names? I don't understand at the moment. I do not understand that off the top of my head. This is great on a lithograph. Grim Reaper list. Yes, the head count is set. Head count is set. Young and old lined up in order of age. Then the pathway opens, awaiting them. The frenzied uproar, feast of death. So, lined up in order of age. Let's see. Is there anything else I can do before I do this? I don't think there is off the top of my head. I don't have a map. Why don't I keep checking that impulsively? So I've got the screwdriver and the stone of time. Those are the only puzzle items that I have right now. Let's go back over to the other side. Okay, the enemies have respawned.
Brilliant.
There's only one enemy here now. This is the Haggith door. What was in this room? This was down to the basement. We don't need to go there again. This one's locked. This is the clock room. So, it's a square hole in the center of the clock. The clock, it's key. Make it, because it's a glass cover. I can't use the screwdriver on it. No. Okay. And I don't have the ability to get into the phalanx drawer. And this is the birdcage room. Is this one... Wait, is this a keyhole in this, or is this screw? It's locked. Doesn't say anything about it. Can I pick it with the screwdriver? No. No, I can't open it with that. I need the key. Alright. So it seems like I'm going to have to solve that puzzle. Oh. Didn't need to go back in here. That was their clue. I don't need to go back in here. Alright. Not going back in there.
Walk back out. Nope.
Just leave. I don't need to go in there. They tickled me a little bit and then I left. So no, I don't need to go in there. Alright, seems like we're going to have to solve this fucking puzzle. So. Let's just set young to old. Or young and old. In order of age. I don't necessarily know if I understand. Is there like an enter key or something on this that I didn't notice, that I missed somewhere? Maybe I fucked this up in a really stupid way. If I just keep typing that in, is there a point where it'll tell me that no, there's no click sound or anything to tell me that it's done? So, right. I need to figure out something here. So... what if it's just their surnames or their first names, maybe? Maybe I just need to type in the... maybe I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be. Maybe it's just the first name. Maybe it's just by the first letter of their name. So by that metric, it would then be A-L-E-R-T. A-L-E-R-T. Maybe that's what it is. Nope, fucked it up already. It's A-L-E-R-T. Yep, I made it more complicated than it needed to be. It's just the first letter of their names. Forgot how that puzzle worked. This is certainly a room. Nothing on these shelves? No. Nope. It's getting very easy to forget where things are now, which is the intention of this area. There's nothing good in here. Any of you buddies want to wake up? Amulet of Solomon. Take it. Okay. No one feels restless, eh? It's just there to creep me out.
Harry,
No, she just snuck up on us.
Hello.
What's the matter with you?
I get
What's
it
the matter
now.
with you?
Why I'm still alive even though everyone else is dead. I'm not the only one who's still walking around. I'm the same as them. I just hadn't noticed it before.
Lisa.
Stay by me, Harry. Please. I'm so scared. Help me. Save me from them. Please. Harry?
She's talking all kinds of crazy right now.
Yeah. She was always. Oh Jesus.
He just pushed her. He was like, I'm not dealing with this.
Oh. Appear in the cutscene. Jesus. She's really fucked up there. What the fuck?
Yeah. So, she's dead.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
And has been the whole time.
So she's been essentially kind of haunting you then.
Sort of. So that's like the only really, I would say, sort of bad thing that Harry does in the whole game, really. He locks her in there. We can go back in. And there is a reason to. There's a diary on the floor. I asked the doctor to let me quit being in charge of that patient. It's too weird. Still alive, but with wounds that won't heal. Told the doctor I'd quit. Won't work at that hospital anymore. The room is filled with insects. Even with doors and windows shut, they get in to spite me to the hospital. Feeling bad. Need to throw up, but nothing comes out. Vomiting, only bile. Blood and pus flow from the bathroom faucet. I try to stop it, but it won't turn off. Need drug. Help me. So yeah, that's Lisa's diary. And yeah, for the time that we're wandering around here, we get this song. So I got the Amulet of Solomon. I don't remember what I do with this. So I've got 6 cornered named after the ancient magician. Wait a minute. I should probably put that into the clock. So yeah, this is Lisa's theme. This is one of the more, I suppose, one of the more famous pieces of music from this game.
Yeah.
So I have the Stone of Time. This is the wrong room. Which I can put into... So now we're back to the normal music. Put it in there because that is a hole. I thought that was another square in there, but I can probably put the Stone of Time in there. Need to stand closer to it, I think. Yeah, I could have done that before. I just didn't. Fuck. Harry's just standing there taking it. Key of Haggith. Scottish person with a lisp. Alright. That joke wasn't doing it for you, no?
No, I didn't get it.
Haggith. Scottish
Haggith.
person with a lisp. Like
Is
haggis.
that what that means?
No.
Oh, okay. That was... Oof. I didn't like that.
Ugh. We've got to the elevator now. How many more floors? Oh dear. That's how many. So this is going to get confusing real fast here. So we're on the second floor. Uh-huh. Let's deal with you first. Come on. Out of the way or let me kick you. You're dead. Alright. So yeah, you can see those weird lumpy things on their back now. And yeah.
You're like, what, aware of them, or...
Well, no, they were there before, but I'm just pointing it out now that we know what they are. They're the...
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
That was like
You
the...
pointed it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing that was controlling Sybil. Some sort of weird fucked up roach thing that got into their back. Wonder what was in this hospital. Something significant about that, I would say. This is a new room. Actually, it isn't a new room. Rifle shells. It's not a good camera angle. Crest of Mercury. Something over there as well. This is the jewelry shop from the what do you call it? Ring of Contract. That is very fucking important. Yeah, this is the jewelry shop from the mall. You can even see the mall out there. But it's worth noting, we could never get in this door. The one that we just came in through. So, something that's interesting is that all of the nowhere rooms link to places that we couldn't get to before. So you could infer that possibly this is what was on the other side of those rooms, was nowhere. Because, quite literally speaking, there was nothing behind those rooms. Oh, bitch. That was a fucking thwap there. Oh, there's two of them. No! My nipples! Stop that. My nipples! Give me the twist special.
You're sick.
Ah! Kicked you in the ass. Alright, I'm probably gonna need to heal after that because they got me one good there in the back. Alright, so we've got a lot of fucking weird ass items here. Alright, we can actually explore this room now. Start going down the list. Alright. This one's jammed. Nowhere is one of the longer areas in the game, as you'll quickly notice. Despite it being one of the more difficult ones by virtue of you not having a map. This one's unlocked. So we're now back downstairs. So there's shortcuts in nowhere. Between floors. So yeah, this is going to get real confusing. Some bullets. Oh, this is the director's office. There's a camera. Take it. Sure. What will I do with the camera, I wonder? So yeah, everything in Nowhere is like super rusted. Super rusted. More so than the other world even. Am I in the same fucking location? It looks like I'm in the same location. It's very confusing, this area. And the fact that the enemy bodies despawn actually makes it harder to navigate. Because they're like almost a landmark that you've made for yourself. Okay, we're in this room again. This is where that weird tentacle was before, if you remember correctly. No tentacle there this time. Just this shit. Steel plate, screw to the wall. Well, it's a good thing we have the screwdriver. Camera with flash. How are you feeling about Nowhere so far?
Very confusing. It's like it's everything at once.
Yeah.
Like all the
There's a key.
past.
Electricity is flowing to the key. I'll get shocked if I grab it now. So you need to find some way of de-electrifying that. Well, none of the things that we have right now are going to do that, I'd say. Have to leave that for now, I guess. And yeah, this area is deliberately super confusing. Okay. So we can go to the third floor, I guess. Maybe there'll be something up there that we can use. Alright. For a minute there, I thought I was going to go straight to the elevator, but no, the elevator's around here. So, if I remember correctly...
Noise, man, with like engine or generator, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it is. So annoying.
Whoa. Well, this is a fucking different location. Only good things happen here, I'd say. Looks like an altar. Wonder what they worship. Nothing fucking good. Is that a portrait of someone being electrocuted to death? The light of the future. Light to the future, I mean to say. The light illuminating the darkness. Ah, it is definitely someone being tortured. What have we got in these doors? Well, I don't have any frame of reference for that. Nor for this. Yeah, no frame of reference for that.
One eternity later.
Right, back to the altar. I know what I have to do now. I miraculously gained the knowledge. This would actually be quicker, because the elevator is more easily accessible by doing this. I need to go this way, yes. And I can now get upstairs, go to the altar. So I was nearly at the solution. I just didn't try things that I had to try. So this is actually simpler than I realized. So what are they saying here? The light to the future. Alright, what is the one item in my inventory that generates a light? Camera with flash. Alright, so that's now on there. What about this one? I have to flash this one as well. Eliminating the darkness. So I have to make these symbols on the doors. Alright. That's not so difficult. So the top one is that triangle there. I have to fucking leave it actually. So it's triangle, L, and then arrow. Alright. Do the L and the arrow first because they're easier to remember. It's probably not as dramatic as that. Yeah, it's not as dramatic as that. Was the other way around? No. The L was the other way around. Okay. Hmm. Oh, that was it. I nearly had it. I can open this door now. What's in here? Some chairs, some cocked chairs. Ooh, a key. Some variety. Birdcage key. Well, I suppose the thing is with the way that Sand Hill areas are built, it's very easy to figure out when you're stuck. Because they're all very linear. May as well make this one now. So this one's N plus and then a triangle in the other shape. Means I know how to make it now at least. I fucking did the triangle the wrong way around again. Alright. Progress is happening. Thank God. Oh, the health drink. This is literally the first time they give me one of those in an extremely long amount of time. What is this? It's like some sort of... Oh, it's blood. I was about to say some sort of little red object there. It's blood. A note. Can I read it?
Can you pick it up?
No. No.
Guess not. Can
Cannot.
you zoom in with the camera, maybe?
No. I don't think I have the camera anymore. Oh, no, I do have the camera. No? Was this room just optional? That's crazy. It's weird for a room to be optional. Oh, wait, there's a book there. There's more paper on the floor. There's a book here on... There's a botanical reference book. No need to read it now. I guess there's nothing of value in here. Weird. Well, I guess... Alright. I got the birdcage key now, at least. So go back down to the first floor. And go to that birdcage. What do you want to bet it'll be? I won't be able to find the birdcage room now after I've accidentally walked into it like 6 times.
The invisible bird.
Oh, enemies respawn, that's good. I think it was this one. Haha, got you this time. Who bent this key? Use the birdcage key. Key of Phaleg. Oh, there's no... Bird's not making a noise anymore. Alright. We should save. That was a lot of work that just went into that.
Yeah, if they've corrupted now, I don't think I'd
That took 20 minutes.
Yeah. Still, it's a long time in video game.
Yeah.
Minutes.
We're now at 7 minutes in. We could go a little bit longer, and then we could get to a point where I'm pretty sure we're like right at the end of the game. Because this is the last area of the game. The problem is the way this area is constructed is it is designed to make you forget where the fuck you are going. Where the fuck are we gonna be now? Use the key of Phaleg. Oh!
That guy, it's a penis man.
It's an invisible penis man.
Fuck that guy. Get him. Get him. Kick his ass.
Pretty fucking sturdy guy.
One more.
Oh, he's pulped now. He's pulped. This one's locked. Bethor. Okay, now we're in the hospital basement. I should actually check what my health is like, because he did suck my dick a little bit.
Interesting.
No, I'm actually fine. Completely fine, as a matter of fact. Okay. Right. So, would you believe that the way that we do this room is actually important? Not for any ending related stuff. But just because if we do it wrong, we will die.
As in
Chain is missing a link.
something would kill you?
Dagger of Melchior. Yeah, sure, we take it. So if we just leave the room now, we die.
Oh.
We have to use the Ring of Contract to fill in the link on that. And so now... So yeah, there's a creature in there which we never get to see. If we try to leave the room after taking the dagger, it will... you'll hear it open, and then Harry will be dragged off screen.
Oh, it's just, yeah, he's presumed dead.
You are then killed. Yep. What's in this room? Oh. Oh yeah, this was the room which had the hospital bed in it. You're listening to reels.
No, fucking phone keeps doing this thing wherever, like, it just plays, like, my last app.
Oh.
Just starts playing the last app I had open, or, like, I had a reel open there, like, a couple of minutes ago, because I opened it by accident, just turned off the phone, put it down. And then it just played. So I don't know why it's doing that.
Floors and walls are covered with graffiti.
Old phone.
There's an Ankh. I'm going to take the Ankh. So, this looks like an attic room, like an attic bedroom almost, but there's no bed in it. It's just a desk and a chair. Weird. And we briefly saw a glimpse of Vanessa there, and she was just sitting there crying. So, Oh. Some bullets. How many fucking handgun bullets do I have? I have not used the handgun in so long.
Some bullets.
42 rifle shells, 44 shotgun shells, 185 pistol bullets, plus the 15 that are loaded into it. Man, Sybil is going to be pissed that I did not use that gun. She's like, I gave you my gun hours ago, and how long? And you used it for like, what, an hour? And then have since just been hitting enemies with a goddamn pickaxe?
Yes.
Harry needs to feel the weight of their death.
Of course.
Right. Jelly beans. Do you want to open the bag?
Will this completely kill everyone if you open it?
No. No, it's just funny.
Do it. Sure, they're not evil jelly beans, right? Idiot Harry. Be funny if it makes a tripping
Key of
hazard.
Bethor. Yeah, you just slip. It's like a Metal Gear Solid 2 if you slip in the bird shit. So yeah, it was not obvious at all from looking at it that there was a key in that fucking in that, what do you call it?
Bag of
In
jelly
that
beans.
bag. Harry was just like, oh, jelly beans, and then he opened it. So we do have that videotape still in our inventory, and we used it before, but we didn't really get any information out of it. What if we put it in now? Huh.
What is it? Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
Well, that was definitely Lisa. And she was seemingly caring for someone who shouldn't have been alive. To keep that in mind. Now we're back in here. We've got the key of Bethor, whoever that is. But we should keep investigating down here first. I would think, anyways. This is a interesting. Oh, this is a new room. We've never been here before. Cards are scattered on the floor. Nothing unusual. Butterflies. And a save point. Makes my life easier. Child's room. Child's drawings are scattered on the floor. Huh. Wonder whose outfit that is.
That's Alyssa's.
Yeah, that is definitely Alessa's outfit.
There's drawings on the ground.
There's drawings on the
Her
ground.
drawings?
Presumably, this is her room. Her old fairy tales, picture books of animals, and plants on the shelf. It's locked. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke 5 rights. Unveil thy fate. We're going to wait on that because we do have some of those items. We have the Amulet of Solomon, the Crest of Mercury, the Ankh, and the Dagger of Melchior. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need one more. Then we can open that door. So what is on the other side of this door? This one is Aratron. So we can go into the Bethor door. No. Well, there's the generator. Generator's working. You want to press the switch? Hell yeah. Turn that shit off. Generator stops. You want to press the switch? No. Alright, so we can get back upstairs now. And get to that key. Presumably, the Aratron key. If I were to take a wild guess. Where the fuck are we now? Okay, we're here. So we need to go through here. Respawn some bitches up here. Nope, they're invisible. Alright, now I'm definitely going to need to heal. Die, you invisible bitches. So yeah, this is literally the only reason why there's a shortcut in here, because they didn't want you to have to go all the way back to the elevator just to get to this fucking key.
Yeah.
Again, strangely convenient game design. Key of Aratron. Yeah, I'm taking that shit. Alright, we can get down to that door now. So our quest is almost over. Genuinely, I think we could beat the game tonight if you wanted. We are pretty close to the end.
Maybe we should do one more part. For unrelated reasons.
Yeah?
He just loves going for your dick.
No more for you. No more dick for you. Alright, that sounded weird.
You're sick.
For unrelated reasons. What would be the unrelated reasons?
I gotta go soon.
Oh, yeah. Right. So, what time is it now?
It's 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Okay, we're at an hour and 10. So, should we go through the Aratron door so that we can get all the items so that we can literally just go to the end of the game next time? Or should we just...
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do that. That'll be handier because then we don't have to...
I don't have to try and
run
remember where
around
the
on
fuck we
next
are.
one. Yeah.
Oh.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
So this is some quality voice acting.
What soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
So,
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
huh. So this was the hospital room that we were in before. So that was Dahlia definitely over there, and that was definitely Kaufman over there. So this is the
Yeah.
hospital room. So, And there's a picture here of Alessa. This is also the Disc of Ouroboros. Yeah, picture of Alessa. So clearly something happened here. For the fact that Dahlia is in this hospital, because this is in the basement of the hospital. And Kaufman was the director of the hospital, so they were clearly keeping someone here that Dahlia and 2 other people were interested in. That is interesting. Alright. So we've got all the items, we just have to put them in the door. But that is next time's problem. For now, we will leave it there. We are nearly 5 hours in. Chances are we won't make it further than like 5.5. There is not much left in this game. We are like right at the end of the game. There's like maybe one more save point, but we're at the end of the game. This is it, folks.
It's good.
We're nearly there.
We actually did it in pretty good time.
This game is a lot shorter than I remember it being. The only time that I forgot what I was doing was in Nowhere, which is the point in the game which is the hardest to remember where you're supposed to be going or what you're supposed to be doing.
Interesting.
Because that is the intention of the design of that area. But yeah, we're pretty much done with Nowhere now. There's like 1 or 2 little areas left once we go through this door, but the game's about to become very linear. We're going to be going pretty linearly through the last few areas, and then that's it. So yeah, we're getting some answers, but they're confusing and cryptic. So, yeah.
I did like how the story's getting creepier towards the end. Like,
Yeah.
even more spooky.
I mean, you got by the fucking ghost running down the hallway, so it's the oldest trick in the book.
It just kind of creeped me out a bit. I was like, ah.
The oldest trick in the book. Alright. We'll be back after these messages with the end of Silent Hill.
Beep bop boop 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 beep.
All right. All right, we're back. It is time. It's time to finish the game. So we've got all our. Wait, I didn't look in here. None of this stuff is finished. All right. Was there an interaction with the dress? I never actually tried to interact with it. The girl's clothing hangs on the wall. 6, maybe 7. Must be a kid about that age. Oh. It's funny that Harry's been very particular about saying certain ages. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit, evoke 5 rights, and veil thy fate. I have to use the items. Alright, let's start with the most obvious one, the dagger. This one... Oh, well, we actually just put them in. I thought we had to place them, but no, he just puts them in. Here's the Amulet of Solomon. Crest of Mercury. Surprised that we still have that camera. Here's the Ankh. Now the Disc of Ouroboros. Now the door's unlocked. Let's get moving.
Come along. No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now.
Jesus.
I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just 2 of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
So yeah, Dahlia's super fucking evil. Unless it wasn't obvious. So this is obviously their house. As is evidenced by the fucked up religious paintings on the wall.
Already, I thought those were just, family pictures.
Oh yeah. I too love holding up portraits of men in chains and candles.
Men in chains.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, and that staircase is suspiciously long. But yeah. So there's an underlying sort of, I don't really like that with what Dahlia was just saying. So let's see where that escalates to.
Talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning at last. Just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to him. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
She's laying it on thick now.
Jesus.
It's the most cop thing she's done. Say freeze and then immediately open fire.
Dahlia.
Well. To think you'd make it this far.
Where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
She the one in the chair?
No.
Are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death.
She's the one in the chair.
Alessa has been
Yeah.
in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh.
It's nay. They did not how to spell nigh, evidently.
Released from pain and suffering.
What idiots.
Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away, when we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God.
Will be? How'll that work?
So, this will require
Oh.
some explanation.
Yeah.
I will probably have
confused
to
over this one.
explain some stuff after this is all over. Yeah, fuck that
Oh.
bitch.
Oh, I'm glad.
Yeah, guess who?
Oh, it's this guy. It's Kaufman.
He's
Things to how they were before.
Kaufman!
Did I ask for this? Nobody uses me. You won't get away with this.
So you just shot her due to an ego thing, is that it?
so. As we saw in that flashback from before, of where they were watching over the Alessa in the chair in the hospital, clearly Kaufman and Dahlia were in allegiance at some point. Also,
I thought I got rid of that.
so Dahlia is the one that shattered the vial in his office.
Very loud, isn't it?
It is very quiet all of a sudden.
And there's more where this came from.
Stop it!
Jesus.
So you'll remember we used that to get the evil shit out of
Top, yeah.
Sybil. So what's going to happen when that thing interacts with, well, functionally speaking, an angel?
Yeah? Oh, Jesus.
Harry does not know what to make of this. Fuck me, he's quiet.
Alright, chill out, man. It can't be that bad.
I mean, this looks pretty bad.
That thing, never mind. I take it back.
That's fucking Satan. Even Satan doesn't like that bitch.
Don't blame him. She's an asshole.
It's alright. We have to be extremely careful about how we proceed here. So this is Samael. This motherfucker is real strong. So it's time to use those rifle shells that we've been holding off on. If this guy hits us like once, he will drain us down to like basically no health.
Seriously.
He is real strong. He's way... So, because we've got the good ending locked in, we're fighting him. If we didn't do the Kaufman quest, Kaufman wouldn't have shown up and used the red liquid. Meaning, we would have had to fight the Angel, which is technically speaking an easier fight, but, you know, we get the bad ending. Now that we're fighting Satan here, this is going to be real hard. Because he flies. Funny thing, you cannot hit him with a melee weapon. So, if you make it to this point in the game with no bullets, he just immediately dies and then the game ends. Because you can't fight him.
Oh, really?
So they're like, the game won't work if we do that. Right. So let's see if I can... Alright. See what I mean?
Fuck's sake, right away.
No, that one was fine.
Joking. You got a freebie there.
I can't really see him as well. I'm assuming I'm hitting him. Got hit. Got hit again.
How the fuck are you supposed to beat him then? I can't see him.
So he flies is the problem. So you have to like get to a distance, which is why the rifle... And Harry sort of locks onto him. So yeah, we can kind of pan the camera up a little bit there and see that way. Get out of there, Harry. So he can stun lock you if he gets above you. Those do home in on you a little bit. He thinks it's time for an ampule. Because that will give us regen. Granted, it's not quick enough to survive some of this. I'll use that for now to tide us over. Run to a far away spot. Got him. So this is why we save our rifle shells. Trying to kill that bastard with a shotgun?
Right, you did it so quick, to be honest.
This is why I saved my rifle shells. The rifle does like 10 times the damage of every other weapon. This is what I mean when I said we were right at the end of the game.
That's not the ending I expected, to be honest.
A lot of people have that reaction, would you believe? What am I supposed to do with this?
Is that a baby or
Yeah,
what
that's
is
a
that?
baby.
The fuck is this thing?
What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah, the other world is being destroyed because we have killed Samael.
And are you in the other world still?
We're
or
still
what's
in
going
the
on?
other world because bear in mind we were in nowhere, which is what I would describe as being sort of also kind of in between. Kaufman's also alive. Yay! This asshole lived. Except guess who?
This fucking crazy lady's still doing here.
Yeah, Kaufman, you don't get ascension.
Interesting.
She's using the last remnants of her power to ensure that we escape. Granted, she did just give us that baby. It's not like she's gonna be like, they can figure out the rest.
There she goes. The cop who is barely in the game.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the game. As I mentioned, there's some explanations which I need to give. So, let's recap. So what we understand to have happened is as such. Dahlia is a cultist. She has Alessa, her child, who, as far as she is aware, has power. And she believes that Alessa will be the one to give birth to God. However, as we saw in the flashback, she was sort of quibbling with Alessa and tried to expedite the birth of God. Because their God is one of suffering, as she sort of alludes to in her sort of little rant there at the end of the game. So,
Yeah.
what she does is she burns the house down with Alessa in it. And so Alessa suffers greatly because she's burned horribly in the house. And Alessa manages to split herself into two beings. One who survives purely of suffering, that being the one who was in the chair, the one who is in the hospital. And bear in mind, as part of this organization of Dahlia's, she is a cultist. Then this is also being bankrolled in part by Kaufman, who is the director of the hospital. Also involved in this is local government and cartels.
Cartel?
That was sort of implied by the guy who has a vague Hispanic accent in that scene, where they're all over the bed. Kaufman is making the drugs out of the White Claudia, which we saw in the police station, and that was then being distributed in and around Silent Hill by the cults. So they were keeping Alessa alive and under surveillance in the basement of the hospital, and the one who was being forced to do that was Lisa, because she was on the drugs, which was implied by her journal. And so, as I mentioned, Alessa split herself into two beings. One of them was a little baby, which Harry finds at the side of the road, thus being Cheryl.
Another cutscene.
That's just your little sort of stinger. And now we get one of the stranger additions to the game. They made a blooper reel. They made this.
Why?
Well, because this game is heavy. And they felt like they needed to lighten the tone a little bit, I guess. But yeah, the guts of it is that, yeah, in the 7 years that the cult was waiting, because Alessa's body was not dead, it was just in a sort of a vegetative state. And so they couldn't really get anything going there in terms of the birth of God, so they decided to wait. And then eventually, Cheryl sees some sort of ad for the town, and that's whenever she says, "Oh, let's go there." And Harry says, "You know what, fine, fuck it, let's do that."
Facial animations are pretty good.
Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that's the guts of it, really, in terms of what's going on. But yeah, it's a weird one. The ending to this game is very weird. because what they want you to do is they want you to sit there for a little while and think about it after you've beaten it. But yeah. So yeah, we beat the game on normal. Game clear 1. Ending good plus. Saves 48. Continues 1. Total time 5 hours and 5 seconds. Got a lot of walking distance and a lot of running distance. We ran 14 kilometers. Found 161 of the 204 items in the game. Defeated enemies by fighting. 112. Defeated enemy by shooting is 22. Shooting style, short range, middle range, long range. No aiming shots. 7. So we got 5. We technically got 10 stars. Or no, what was that? That's 9 stars. So I don't know how many. I think there's like 19 stars you can get. I don't really know how the ranking system in this game works. It's weird as fuck. So let's save. So we also got those items in the background, being the fuel canister and the fucking chainsaw and all that shit. We also got an item there which will help us get a special ending, which we're not going to do. But yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to watch the intro again.
Alright.
Because now we might understand a few of the things that happened in this. And I'll call them out as they appear. So that is a burned portrait of Alessa. Hey! That's different.
In the scene.
We just saw that scene. So originally, in the original intro, Sybil there would be Harry's wife. But now, because we've beaten the game, Sybil's there. Oh, specifically because we've beaten the game and got the good plus ending. Sybil's there. So yeah, the ghost Alessa that we were seeing throughout the game was actually Cheryl trying to stop us from completing the cult's plans, which we sort of did by accident. But yeah. So basically, from the second that we got into the town, Cheryl was replaced. And also here, Harry's coming into the town. Alessa's waking up. Horribly burned.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, that happened in the original intro. So this is supposed to be Lisa basically saying, fuck this, I'm not going back down into that basement again. That shit's too fucked up down there.
James Bond sounding fucking music.
Yeah. They're driving real fast. I don't really know what that is. That's the house that we were in at the end of the game there.
There we go.
So yeah, that's sort of the best I can give in terms of an explanation. Are there any gaps? Is there anything
Any gaps?
you don't understand?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I'm just kind of stuck on Cheryl.
Yeah. Cheryl technically is not a real person. She's half of a person. She is only part of Alessa. Skip back to the main menu. Yeah, she's
So
only
why does Harry have this recollection of?
Well,
his
she
daughter,
is a
Cheryl?
physically real person. In that sense, she is a physical real person, but she is a split part of Alessa because Alessa has power. She manages to effectively rebirth herself, but
Right.
but that baby appears on the side of the road where Harry and his wife find it. But yeah, functionally speaking, Cheryl is as real as anyone else, but the problem is that when she effectively, as we see in the intro there, when Harry sees the ghost Alessa at the on the road, Cheryl also sees it, and then that's whenever Cheryl runs off after the car crash, and then effectively remerges back into Alyssa. So she ceases to be from there on, and the idea is that if in the bad ending, what happens is that you fight the angel, and Harry doesn't really understand that what he's just killed is Cheryl, for all intents and purposes. And Cheryl says goodbye to him as she's dying, and then the other world collapses with Harry still inside it. And that's what happens in both versions of the bad ending. There is a version of that where you save Sybil as well, but she's also just stuck there with you, so she also dies. So, yeah. But yeah. So something that's funny is that if we start the game over, we start from the diner. We start from the scene of Harry waking up in the diner. We don't do the intro again of walking around. So there's that sort of implication there of where it's like the idea is supposed to be that if you got like one of the bad endings and you start from there, it's like, oh, that was a dream. You could also read it as like a time loop thing as well, because a lot of the Silent Hill games have that kind of time loop angle to them. But yeah, none of the Silent Hill games really have a universally good ending. The best version of events here is that Alessa realizes that, well, Harry's going to be real upset if his daughter is just dead. So she does it again, of where she splits herself again. And then what Harry is given there at the end of the game is Cheryl again, not literally speaking the same person because she's now a baby again. But that's the best that you can really get out of that scenario. But yeah.
Ridiculous.
And yeah, also the implication is that at some point Kaufman killed Lisa. I don't remember what part of the game really implies that, but that's supposed to be the implication. Is that Kaufman's the one who killed her. But because she is... So something which is also there is that the White Claudia, the flower, it has its hallucinogenic effects, but it was also connected to the sort of the gods of the town. And so because Lisa was so on that drug, part of her literally wound up in the other world, which is why she's there. That's the only place where you see her. And that's why she's so confused all the time, because she's basically on drugs. But yeah. So yeah. Half of the people who you meet in this game are super evil, being Dahlia and Kaufman. But yeah. Kaufman only really got into the whole cult thing for personal gain. The idea is that it's unclear whether or not he bought into Dahlia's whole paradise angle, because she's a true believer. She's all in. But it's unclear how far Kaufman is into it. He was obviously making a lot of money off the drugs. And so that's like whenever
Kaufman
he gets down
really that bad. Like he wasn't that evil.
It's more background. A lot of Kaufman's stuff. It's not very in your face. A lot of the stuff that he does, it's a very background stuff. Again, he's the one who kills Lisa. He's the one who produces the drugs, and he's also the main person funding all of this shit. So without him, none of this shit could happen. So he's very much an enabler of evil, and he also does a little bit of evil, I guess, as a treat. But in the same sense, if we hadn't saved him, that would have been much worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the thing. It's interesting. There's a lot there which they don't really just give you. You have to do a little bit of reading into it to find some of this stuff. And the games get better at that as they go along. They get better at the implication and stuff like that, because it's a little clunky. Like there's a lot of stuff there where it's like you kind of could have used a bit more information about what Kaufman was doing. You could have used a bit more information about the cult, because it's kind of all backloaded into the last hour of the game. You don't really get a lot of the cult stuff until you're in nowhere, which is the end of the game. Because yeah, I mean, like we were only playing for half an hour there.
Yeah.
So this is the thing. A lot of that stuff is very backloaded. Something which I do want to do is, while we've got time, I want to show you the other endings, and we're gonna put that in the video as well. So I'm gonna pause the recording, and I'm gonna try and fucking capture this and show it to you. So yeah, we're gonna look at the retro video game footage channel's version of this. I've never watched this video, but you know, this will do for us. Turn off autoplay. Yeah, so we're gonna have a look at these. They're not terribly different. We're gonna skip around a little bit in this. We're gonna go for the bad ending, which obviously, yeah, if you don't do any of the extra stuff, this is what you wind up with. So yeah, bear in mind, Kaufman doesn't show up. So instead, you kill the angel.
Stream's not loaded yet. There we go.
Cheryl!
Thank
Cheryl!
Daddy. Goodbye.
They reserved their worst voice acting for this.
Can't leave like this. This can't be happening. Cheryl! Cheryl!
Or the game just ends like that.
Yep. And you get a weirder song. We've made it to Paris. But yeah, right, we're gonna skip the ending credits. There's lyrics in this version, apparently.
I like the ending.
You sure you don't like it?
The ending's this. He just dies.
So that's the
Sorry?
implication. That's the implication there in the bad ending, is that whole thing was Harry was dead in the car the whole time. So yeah, that's the implication there. The bad plus ending is not ostensibly different. It's just if you saved Cheryl or you saved Sybil. So what is the bad plus ending post credit scene? I don't remember this. Oh, I suppose it's the Sybil wakes up. And Harry's just sat over there being like, "Oh, I've just done it. I've done a big murder."
Go.
See what? Shocked.
He's spooked solid. They just hit you with that weird ass camera movement. That's all they give you. You don't get any CGI version for that. We've already just seen the good ending, so we can skip that. What we can see, or that. Wait a minute. Let's actually have a look at the good ending post credit scene, because there's a different CGI cutscene for this. Because bear in mind, no Sybil. That's all you get. It's just sort of weird and sort of confusing. Now, this is where we're going to get to the good shit. I didn't mean to right click. The UFO ending.
Just saying this one.
So the UFO ending. The channeling stone is one of the things that we got for beating the game there. So you get that for completing the game. So you can only get the UFO ending in a second playthrough. That light. So yeah, the game ends early in the UFO ending. It ends at the top of the lighthouse. This
What
happens.
does it imply? What the fuck?
Sorry. let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair.
Kidding me. That's it.
Harry gets abducted by aliens. And this is how they do the credits.
I like that ending.
This is the best ending. This is the real good ending. It's worth listening to the song for this. So, the UFO endings escalate rather rapidly, depending on the game. So yeah.
I don't like the music.
No?
Oh man.
You don't like the music?
Alright, that's kind of cool. Silent Hill.
I mean, you're not busting the groove right now? Listen to this.
This is penis music. That's all this is just penis music.
That's the intention of its design.
Sucks. This really sucks.
This is peak. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh.
Oh god.
We're getting the solo now. So yeah. So that was Silent Hill 1.
What a game.
Yeah. So the UFO ending is there is a UFO ending in every Silent Hill game. There's at least one joke ending in every game. I think that's mostly just because they realize they have to balance out the tone a little bit. Because these games are generally pretty serious. But yeah. I like Silent Hill 1 a lot. Of the Silent Hill games, there's a lot of shit ones. A lot of them are real bad. Silent Hill has I would say, a much lower batting average than Resident Evil, which is surprising given that there's far more Resident Evil games. Granted, I would say, actually, maybe I'm being a bit hyperbolic there. I think the percentages actually probably wind up pretty similar. It's just with a lot of Silent Hill, it comes down to taste, because a lot of the other games have some of them have like big problems, but they might still be an interesting game. Like Silent Hill 4, not a very good game. It's interesting, but it's not very good. It has a lot of glaring issues. A lot of the Western-made Silent Hill games, some of them, they're straight up fucking cheeks. Homecoming is dreadful. Downpour is terrible. There's other ones there as well. Shattered Memories is fine. I don't really like it. It's fine. This game is better. And yeah, so of the sort of original Silent Hill games, it's 1, 2, and 3 are the good ones. The 2 remake is pretty good, and I watched Silent Hill F and I thought that was pretty interesting. So, you know, they've got stuff. The Silent Hill might be back. It remains to be seen how long it remains back, but you know, enjoy it while it
Till it's
lasts.
here.
So yeah, we're in a weird modern sort of golden age of survival horror games, which is a strange thing to see because survival horror was dead for a long time. But yeah, Silent Hill 1, very weird game, very influential game. But it is obviously very clunky in a lot of respects. A lot of stuff like with sort of the narrative stuff with the endings and stuff like that. Stuff they polish out in later games. I think 2 is one of the games that really sort of gets it with a lot of that stuff. They kind of really bring it home a lot more in 2. Because it's funny that your reaction to the end of this game was that's it. Because I think that's literally every person's reaction to the end of this game. even if you get the best ending, it's still that's it. Because it feels like there should be a little bit more here, but you don't really get that. But yeah, so that was Silent Hill. I'm not sure what we're gonna do next. We'll figure that out, I guess. But yeah, this is a good game.
It's a fun game.
It still really holds up for the fact that this game is 1998. Really holds up. Or was it 99? I don't remember. It does surprisingly hold up. It still feels very modern in a lot of respects. But yeah. Anyways, I don't want to keep yapping here all night, so yeah. I think we'll say goodbye. But yeah, overall, what would your sort of feeling on Silent Hill be?
I think it was pretty. It wasn't as scary as I thought it'd be, but it was definitely a really solid survival horror.
Yeah, like I would say this game is the Silent Hill games tend to sort of fluctuate a little bit in terms of how scary they are. Silent Hill 1, I
Yeah.
would say I find a bit scarier than some of the later games, but it's a weird one because a lot of people find Silent Hill 2 and 3 really scary. I don't really, but some people find them really scary. I think some of that comes down to the sort of graphical fidelity and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
those games still look good. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I'm glad to see that you enjoyed it because this was a bit of an experiment, and it was hard. It was hard to tell based on those Halloween videos what would really stick. This was the one which I was hoping would stick because this is
Yeah.
the one I liked the most. But yeah, yeah. Anyways, I suppose we will do Silent Hill 2 at some point. Whether or not we do that soon or later is another story entirely. If we don't do it reasonably soon, then your answer will be next Halloween.
Good God.
But yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think that's good enough. I think we can call it there.
Yeah.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
everybody. Goodbye.